Hey guys, today's Art of Drumming episode is brought to you and requested by my patron Jin Rong. If you want to request videos from me, you can do so by being my patron for just $5 to receive unlimited requests. And as my patron for $4, you also get to watch my videos 1 week earlier than everyone else. Anyway, on to today's episode. I'll show you my method of building a versatile drumming vocabulary. With this method, you'll avoid wasting time learning unnecessary chops. Do you really need that new gospel chop or lick that your favorite drummer uses? Probably not, and I'll show you why. You'll get straight down to building a compact yet powerful vocabulary that is designed to give you a foundation to use with musical phrases. First, let me improvise over a musical vamp so you get an idea of what this method has in store for you. Designing a balanced vocabulary. This is where it begins. A self-examination of all your patterns, rudiments, chops and licks you've ever practiced in your life or are still practicing now. Write them down on a piece of paper. Write down how many notes each pattern consists of, and you immediately see if your vocabulary is lopsided. If you have a lot of patterns in 4s or even numbers and only 1 or none in 3s or 6s, you're going to get into trouble when playing triplet tunes or have a vamp going in odd groupings. So, you want to make sure you have approximately the same number of patterns in each number category. You might need to add or take away some patterns. 2 is plenty enough for each number, and too many patterns here will make it hard to master the next step. Anyway, just pick one pattern from 3, 4, 6 and 8 for the next step. The next step is to make sure that you master these chosen patterns at the same tempos and subdivisions. But for the purposes of today's video, we will just be doing them at 16s and 32nds at 90 beats per minute. The next step is to apply your number patterns to musical passages, and all musical passages have number patterns based on their rhythmic phrasing. Take for example this phrase. It's in 3-3-4-3-3. So, all I have to do is apply my pattern of 3 and 4 if I were improvising in 16 notes, and I will automatically be in line with the musical rhythm. Doing a simple backbeat accent will help to maintain the flow of the groove, and notice that I'm ghosting all the other snare notes. If I needed to play 32nd notes for some reason, perhaps in a drum solo, I would use my pattern of 6 and 8, essentially doubling the rhythmic number pattern. From here on out, it's about making musical adjustments. What orchestrations suit the music best? How about dynamics? Accenting certain notes and keeping certain notes soft. Sometimes, not playing every single subdivision and making use of space. Choosing when to play with the rhythmic phrase and when to play against the rhythmic phrase, creating some tension and release. By doing all of this, this is where exercise becomes music. I'll show you an example of this. To summarize the method, check your vocabulary is number balanced, practice one set of patterns at the same speed and subdivisions, apply to musical passages, do some musical tweaking, and try with the rest of your patterns. That's it for part 1 of this lesson, and I've only scratched the surface of this topic. Therefore, I'll be doing part 2, which will dive into triplet subdivisions, part 3, which will give you my systematic method of orchestration and pattern transformation so that you don't really need to learn that new gospel chop or lick. And part 4 will deal with odd phrasing, including odd time signatures, as well as polyrhythmic situations. If you want to watch the next 3 parts as well as all my future videos 1 week early, you can do so by signing up to be my patron at $4. And if you top up just $1, you'll be able to request videos from me as well. This is a simple way to support my work, as well as get perks in the process. Thank you for watching, and I sincerely hope that you find this lesson useful, and I'll see you guys at the next one.